Hey everyone, I wanted to do an update with you guys because I just did my second um, eyelash tutorial I don't know, a couple days ago. And one of the products I used has a cancer causing agent in it that also has a lot of other serious side effects that are apparently not just in the product that I used, but a lot of other products. If you want to know more, stay tuned. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I missed everybody. It took a couple days off to spend with my family. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving though. Listen, so I did that eyelash tutorial the day before Thanksgiving, my second eyelash tutorial for my channel. And I showed you the products that I was using and I put the eyelashes on like I normally do. And I don't know, almost immediately I was getting a little irritated on my eyelash line. And I've gotten that before, but it's nothing, it wasn't anything like extremely crazy, but for some reason this time it was like a little bit more annoying. In the past when I've gotten it, I always thought it was the eyelash band irritating my eyelash line. So I never paid too much attention to it, and after a while it would dissipate. And I was sitting here thinking, like, I was looking at my eyelashes and where it was irritating me at, and I'm wondering why it was only in certain spots. So I kept thinking, like, it was probably just from the band because they're a little bit thicker material, and I thought maybe it was just irritating me. But I don't know what caused me to Google. First, I looked at the box because I had used the Duo Strip Lash adhesive, and I've used this brand before. This is usually the brand that I use, but for some reason it was a little bit more irritating this time. So I don't know, it just popped in my head like maybe I'm having a reaction to it, even though I felt like this was the same one I always use, so I wasn't sure if it was a reaction or what. Nonetheless, I looked at the box. So looking at the box, I looked at the ingredients, which, being with makeup and doing my channel, I should be doing this all the time, and I'll admit I don't, but I am going to start because of this reason. I looked at the ingredients on their box, and the last ingredient, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it'll focus, which it won't. You can look it up though if you want. The last ingredient listed on this box is formaldehyde. Yeah, formaldehyde. Normally we use that for embalming fluid with people that are deceased. So that kind of like really freaked me out, and I went to the internet. I did take them off first before I went to the internet. I took my eyelashes off. I Googled why, I forget how I worded it. I think I wrote eyelash glue that contains formaldehyde. And basically every eyelash glue that I've ever seen popped up, with the exception of a few. There are some brands that I've been looking at this for a couple days now. There are some brands, even this one itself, that has another product that doesn't have formaldehyde in it. Excuse me. They're latex and formaldehyde free. I noticed that the ones that are formaldehyde free don't say it on the box. It'll say like sensitive eyelash adhesive or latex free, and then when you look at the ingredients, the formaldehyde's not in there. So I'm assuming that they don't want you to know that there is a possibility that formaldehyde could be in there. Yeah, this kind of freaked me out. I don't know if you guys are as sensitive to this subject as me now, because I'm like totally spazzed out. So I did a little bit more digging. You might already know this stuff, but I didn't, so I just want to share it with you just in case you didn't know. Formaldehyde is used as a preservative. It's in many products, including eyelash adhesive. It's more well known in eyelash adhesive apparently because it's used as a preservative. But it's in cosmetics, mascara, all kinds of crap that we use every day. I'm sorry, my voice is like really hoarse. Being exposed to formaldehyde, it's a cancer-causing agent. It causes respiratory issues, irritated, watery eyes, severe inflammation of the eyes, especially used in adhesive. It could cause headaches and nausea. When I did my eyelash tutorial with you guys, I said that I was using my regular go-to brand. Like I said, they do have one that doesn't have it in there, that doesn't have formaldehyde in it and is latex free. And I'm assuming, because I can't find my old bottle, I think I gave it away when I bought this one. I'm assuming that that's the one I had, because the reaction I got from this one, like I said, it was bearable, but it was uncomfortable, and uncomfortable enough for me to be like, you know, what's going on? This is kind of weird. And it's a shame, like, I had to take my eyelashes out. They're still here, and they're fine. I have to wash them off if I'm going to use them again, because I don't want that stuff on my skin. I did have a reaction to it. So, there is good news and there's bad news. There are brands that don't have this in there. Apparently, I guess the amounts of formaldehyde that are used in the glue are considered safe with the, you know, the USDA. So it is allowed, and it's very popular in the beauty industry, using it as a preservative. I was doing a little bit more digging, but I didn't want to make this crazy video. But the first thing that popped up after eyelash glue is mascara. So that is something else I want to look into. Obviously, I want to be more aware when I read my instructions or my ingredients on the products that I use. I want to make sure that this is not in there. I don't have a latex allergy, but I obviously am responding to the formaldehyde, which makes me question other products that I've used in the past. Who knows, that might have been in it too. Before I go over with you a couple of brands that are considered safe and formaldehyde free, I want to let you know that I have read also online in several places that when it says that they are free of this stuff, it is misleading apparently, because from what I read, quote unquote, glues that do not contain formaldehyde will produce formaldehyde as part of the chemical reaction when the adhesive is exposed to the air. So I don't even know what that means. I mean, to me, it just seems like then everything would have formaldehyde in it, right? Just to top off some of the safer brands that I found online that say they don't have formaldehyde in them, and I looked at the ingredients. Of course, they probably all have one that does, but they do have a sensitive one too. Pure has one, NARS has one, Tarte has one, Duo has one. They have several. Apparently, that's what I was using before. Kiss, a cheaper brand, they have one. Revlon, Benefit Cosmetics. I think that's all I wrote down. House of Lashes. I don't know why I didn't think to try them. I guess I really didn't know about this being a problem. I didn't know that this was actually an ingredient that people would consider using, and apparently it's okay to use it, and we're putting it on our bodies. You guys already know how I feel about healthy skincare, especially with my channel, and I am definitely going to be more responsible with checking ingredients on products I use. Just the fact that it's a cancer-causing agent to me is a serious thing, because there's not one person that has passed away in my family that hasn't passed away from cancer, all forms. Yes, I do smoke cigarettes, and that's really stupid of me, considering like my grandmother had passed away from lung cancer and emphysema, but I'm working on that. As far as exposing myself to cancer agents that can be avoided, why start? Look, I got a reaction from it. There's no reason for me to even be using stuff like this. And I would hope that you guys would feel the same, regardless to your background, your family history and stuff like that. This is just not safe, and it just isn't just a cancer-causing agent. There's several other side effects, like respiratory issues. And who wants to put eyelashes on and their eyes get all puffy and red and irritated? And it can cause headaches and nausea. Like, now I'm wondering, this might be a big deal to some people. Some of you guys might already know about it. But I did want to make you guys aware of what I found out, because I didn't know. And I looked on the internet, and there are some videos regarding this, but it doesn't look like it's a big issue that people talk about. So anyway, now you guys know what I know. It's my responsibility, I think, being that I have a channel and that I told you I was using this particular product. Somehow I must have mixed them up. You know, it's the same brand, but they have a brand that doesn't have formaldehyde, and I didn't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you guys know about this? Is there any common products that you guys use that have formaldehyde in it, or ones that you know of that you want to share? Leave a comment down below. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos today, so I will be around, and I will talk to you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.